Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm convinced that this series of seminars has been a very useful exercise. MEUSAC was actually excellent in fulfilling its role as an information provider, first of all, by communicating further the Europe 2020 strategy, and also by engaging the different stakeholders in healthy debate. Unfortunately, we have all become familiar with the gloom and doom language being used on a daily basis, I must say, to describe the economic situation of a number of member states. The recently published economic forecast by the European Commission show clearly that recovery has come to a standstill and that low levels of confidence are adversely affecting investment and consumption. The growth prospects of all member states, whether they are currently in the euro area or not, depend on dealing decisively with the sovereign debt crisis and demonstrating that the euro is a stable and strong currency, whose members are and should be determined and capable of implementing sound economic policies. Among these policies, as economists keep reminding us, we should not focus exclusively on fiscal consolidation and financial repair, but Europe needs also medium to long-term growth. In this sense, the European Commission is certainly at the forefront in providing proposals at different levels. In the short term, there are the initiatives we all know about being taken to enhance economic governance. In the medium term, member states are being aided by the Commission through the continuous process of the European semester, which by the end of the second quarter of what now is becoming a yearly process is leading to country-specific recommendations. So these national reforms should be accelerated, and President Barroso has confirmed this in last week when actually publishing the annual growth survey. As you know, there are 5 areas of action identified for Malta. An emphasis on resource efficiency, for example, in areas such as energy and reducing waste, can actually improve competitiveness, create new jobs, and help our environment. Without these necessary structural reforms, medium-term projections point to the EU remaining stuck in slow growth. So in this climate, the Europe 2020 strategy and its objectives become more relevant than ever, particularly when considering how competitive the global environment is fast becoming. If we zoom in on Malta, we cannot but make a similar assessment. It is by maintaining a stable growth rate and addressing basic structural challenges that we could keep up the pace. We all know the script. It appears that so far, the commitments set out by member states in their national reform programs, submitted in spring this year, are themselves still insufficient to meet most of the targets established at EU level. According to the latest statistics available, some progress towards achieving these targets has so far only been made at EU level in the area of education. Now that all the flagships are in place, focus has shifted to implementation. A significant number of actions are still at the proposal stage, some of which are more urgent than others. These all have to go through the legislative path, through the European Parliament and the Council of the EU. But still, the Commission has identified some priority proposals with substantial growth potential. One example, fostering innovation. Options are being explored to improve the exploitation of intellectual property rights by companies, achieving ways for faster and better standard setting, more affordable patents, eventually EU-wide, and improved public procurement rules in the member states. Another example is the digital agenda for Europe. The focus is incentivizing more investment in smart infrastructure, greater availability of spectrum bands to cater for increased mobile internet traffic and e-commerce. This was only confirmed to us very recently when we had the Director General for Information Society here in Malta. I'm not here to list all the initiatives that the Commission has been taking in advance to advance these various flagships. Rather, I'm here to assist to an exchange of ideas on what we could do better. More needs to be done and achieved in terms of strengthening the single market, reaping more of its massive potential benefits, and making good use of EU funding, as well as exploring the opportunities that the global market presents, starting from our very neighborhood. The lineup of speakers we have today is indeed very promising for us to have such an exchange. They all bring with them concrete experiences in the fields that have been discussed through this series of seminars. So once more, well done to MEUSAC, who have been taking this initiative as part of an existing partnership, an ongoing partnership with the European Commission representation, a project as we have heard will lead to a number of publications and publications on the proceedings of all these seminars. So I am sure that we will have another interesting session today. Thank you very much.